today.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm, into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone.
Okay, Joel.
Actor out alone.
It's key what you said here, though, because that's what they're doing. That's how I got this from preachers. Is they tell the preachers, hey, would you like to get some federal funding to just be on the lookout for Al-Qaeda? They have the same program for truck drivers and people in critical infrastructure or InfraGuard. And you come down, the FBI pays for it, puts you in a hotel for the weekend. The first 10 minutes, they show Al-Qaeda training videos. Then they cut to, is your neighbor spanking their kid? Do you smell marijuana? You know, is this person a patriot? I mean, we've gotten footage that people shot at these meetings. And the founding fathers were terrorists. I mean, I actually have video of this. And so they find out who buys into it. So 90% leave disgusted, but they find the 10% that either like the tyranny or are gullible. But as you said, just like it took them decades to make the dark side as big or bigger than the light side, now they're trying to take over any area of influence and convert it to the dark side. How long till they convert?
Well, this is awfully hard to document because, as I say, there's a great deal of signing documents saying that you won't reveal anything about what you're shown at these presentations, so it's very difficult to get people to talk. I can tell you that psychologically, they're really playing up in Christianity by making it a beleaguered profession or a beleaguered religion so that they induce people to want to get the protection of government. That's how they've duped in an awful lot of what used to be very, very conservative religious people, whether it was Falwell or Dobson or many of those other people, and got them to buy into supporting the Republican establishment, even though they were being betrayed by the Republican establishment during the Bush year. Was that elicitation of the concept that you can be mainstream, you can be protected, we won't criticize you, we'll give you good press, we'll make sure that good articles are written on you in Time and Newsweek, and that's what they got, good press. And believe me, a lot of those people, because our true side, as you know, Alex, has very, very limited funding, and everybody's looking out for, and they find out when you take a hardline stand that your funding kind of dries up. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really skeptical of what happens in the Tea Party when you have big dollar people come in and start to finance things within the Tea Parties. We find out they're not on our side. It's foreign money coming in. It's money from the establishment trying to take over things. And that's what's happened in our religious, views as well. But I can't tell you, in answer to your question, how far they've got along. I do know that they're making steady progress, and they're converting one person at a time, and it's just like that in the private military contractor regime. They're going through a sifting process. That's why this is not about to end. The story about Karzai threatening to throw out private military contractors within 4 months in Afghanistan, I can guarantee you, will not happen. Absolutely will not happen. Whether or not he's even being sincere in saying this, I'm not sure, because he may be doing it to protect his own survival within Afghanistan, which is growing in hatred against the sabotage of private military contractors. He even mentioned on one of the news shows that they've been involved in terrorism, and that's they're basically acting as a cover for the dark side of CIA activities, who do control their own set of terrorists for conflict creation. And the private military contractors are increasingly taking those roles, because when they use military people to do it, they have too many whistleblowers.
Yeah, let's not move. Exactly. It gives another membrane of deniability. But you just mentioned something key. Contractors staging their own terror attacks. They've caught British SAS operating as contractors and others dressed up as Muslims attacking our installations. And that's the reports that come out again and again and again. If you've got $1 trillion a year global war machine, of course it's going to create the enemy. And if it has to, stage its own attacks as a pretext to continue that war of global domination.
Well, as we've talked about in our last interview, I think the motive is not simply the industrial military complex in gaining more riches and making people more. That's always an inducement, to be sure, but it's not the main goal. I think the main goal is to create constant warfare for the purpose of rearranging the chess pieces on the world chessboard of governments and working towards a new world order government. I know you agree with that. But we mustn't lose sight of the fact that these more ethereal goals about creating conflict for the purpose of even larger wars and rearranging governments on the face of the world is what they're really after.
All right, Joel, stay there. Long segment coming up. Let's continue to break this down, take phone calls, get into a host of subjects straight ahead. Stay with us.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Listen up, friends. This is Alex Jones with key information. The mainstream media is now admitting that we're going into a depression. Don't be dependent on the government for you and your family. You need to get your own supply of high-quality storable foods from efoodsdirect.com. They're the best company out there, the longest continually operating, with a ton of great food to choose from. It's all fresh, made on a monthly basis, not some old cruddy food they're selling you like some of the other guys. Try their new evacuation pack, a 2-week supply of delicious, easy-to-fix food. It comes with all the equipment you need to prepare it. With open talk of a strike on Iran in the next 3 months, the crisis in the Gulf, and possible evacuations, get yourself and your family ready today. The place to go is efoodsdirect.com. Go to their website online right now, efoodsdirect.com/Alex, or call 800-409-5633. Again, on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex, or give them a call at 800-409-5633.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you'll love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans, made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
Okay, I got a lot of questions I want to throw at Joel Skousen just to get his view on the mosque situation at Ground Zero. The Bloomberg saying that most analysts agree that gold's going to be $1,500 an ounce by December. What's happening with our economy? But also bigger issues like What are they getting the chessboard ready for? If the globalists could have everything they wanted now, what type of world would they build from his research? What is their end game? I mean, I know what their end game is, but I want to get his perspective on that. I mean, I've got it right here from the UN. It's global population reduction and the end of humanity as we know it. A total control freak wonderland where you've got basically a genetically engineered suboid servant class serving the global controllers. But we'll get Joel Skousen's take on that. And yeah, it sounds like science fiction. It's the 21st century, ladies and gentlemen. This has been their plan for at least 100 years. Before we go back to Joel Skousen of worldaffairsbrief.com, I wanted to let folks know this is the most popular special we've ever done. We are offering 5 films for $9.95. 5 of my documentary films. Well, one of the films is one I consulted on, but the point is it exposes the phony drug war, how weed won the West. But Terror Storm, a history of government-sponsored terrorism, American Dictators, Shattering the Left-Right Paradigm, Aaron Russo's Reflections and Warnings, my interview with Aaron Russo, it's a documentary, Fabled Enemies, exposing the synthetic stage terror of 9/11, excellent Jason Burmas film, and how weed won the West, $9.95, and this special will end next week. So if you want to take advantage of it, Infowars.com. We got a bunch of other specials where you buy one of Jesse Ventura's new book, American Conspiracies, and you get a free film of your choice, including The Obama Deception or Fall of the Republic. We've got a bunch of deals where you buy 2 of our latest DVDs, get one free. We've got deals where you can get T-shirts for $5.95. The things cost me at least $5. I just want to get these information warfare weapons out to people. Nothing is waking folks up like these documentaries. And of those 5, I think the most powerful is Terror Storm. You're talking about more than 10 hours of powerful footage, $9.95, Infowars.com, or call toll-free, 888-253-3139. And thank you for your purchase of the books, the films, the T-shirts. We couldn't have this radio broadcast without you. Thank you for all of you out there that have PrisonPlanet.tv memberships. Again, it's 15 cents a day, $5.95 a month. Get a yearly membership, get 3 months free. But this is the best deal we've ever offered. 5 films, $9.95. That's basically at cost. I think we've done the math. We make about... No, that's not true. Because I had to pay $6 a piece for that Weed Won the West. I actually lose money on this. I'm sorry. I was counting it as one of my films, like $1.50 a piece or so. So the point is I'm losing money on this. I just want to get them out to people. $9.95, Infowars.com. Okay, going back to Joel Skousen, great analyst and researcher. Finish up with the point you were making before the break, and then whatever you think is most important today. Then I want to take some phone calls. And when we start the next hour, I'll continue with calls, but I've got a laundry list of questions that I want to go over with you today, Joel Skousen. But what is most concerning you right now? What do you think is most important right now? It sounds like, going to break, you were hinting the co-opting of the Tea Party, which we know was founded by the Ron Paul movement. He wrote an editorial that was published yesterday. It's up on Infowars.com, saying that the Republicans are controlled by the very same globalists, where they have better rhetoric, they are the same people, and basically warning that Sarah Palin and Glenn Beck are bad news, and that they're not really giving people the truth. But Joel Skousen, what do you think is most important?
Before I go into some of those big picture items, and it's very true, the co-opting of the resistance movement is the most